That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different. That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different. I seen it. I thought it. I dreamt it. I said it. I did it. I made it. I taste it. I love it. I need it. I want it. More of it. I feel it. I'm golly. I'm gutted. I'm genius. I'm proud. Cheese grits at 4 seasons. Fresh squeezing. No stresses. No reason. Toast champagne to achievements. I think we should dive off the deep end. I'll take you on vacation every weekend. Look, I'll be up at 6, niggas sleep in. I'll be at the Ritz puffin' G-Pins. Them other niggas soft, I'm the C-man. 14, Bonnie and Clyde, we could beat in. These rich nigga rules I believe in. Manifest, gave me blessings, and that's how I know. That's how I know, yeah, that's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different. That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different though. Rap fans, it's a different flow. Different deals getting different dough.
Term street nigga is an immature term used by grown men who haven't overcame the cycle of poverty, the cycle of violence, and the cycle of ignorance. That's what the term street nigga means when you hear someone grown say that out their mouth and identify themselves as a street nigga. Point blank, period. Yo, right back in here with another one, CEO Hockley, man, back in the building. Today, we having a discussion about the term street niggas, man. What is a street nigga? What ain't a street nigga, man? Hey, like always, man, before we get started, make sure you hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down in the comment section during or after this video. Let me know what you feel about this discussion. What's your term of a street nigga? But we finna get into what CEO Hockley term of a street nigga is and why you are or why you are not a street nigga. All right, man, real quick, like always, we ain't gonna hold you, man. This goddamn term street nigga is overused. It is overused. People use this for every and anything to express that they've been through a struggle. Yeah, that's right. Street nigga is a term used by people who have overcame or been through some kind of struggle or some kind of fight. Most importantly, poverty. Street niggas is people who have been through poverty. And if you've been through poverty, you're a real nigga. You're a street nigga. But man, just being true, that's disgusting, bro. Yeah, that's some disgusting shit, man. Like, listen, just because you went through poverty or was born in poverty, don't mean that's who you are. At some point, that's who you were, because being in the streets is being around dysfunction, being around poverty, being around ignorance. That's what the term street represents. So to be like, I'm a real street nigga is like, I'm a real ignorant nigga. I'm a real poverty-stricken nigga, right? I'm a real violent nigga. That's what that term means, yeah. And you can only be a real street nigga unless you've been through those situations. So we wear that, we wear this poverty like a badge of honor, or we wear it like a necklace, right? Like this necklace I got on. This is what we wear. Yeah, man, I'm a street nigga. I'm a poverty nigga, right? That's what this represents, and that's what we want to people to identify us as. Man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, my nigga. Listen, real project baby right here, man. Born in Cedar Terrace Projects, raised in Cedar Terrace Projects, you know what I'm saying? Right here in Galveston, Texas, man. I was born and raised in Cedar Terrace Projects. I had to enter the streets due to my environment And due to my condition of being stuck in poverty, yeah, we was broke like everybody else. We had to come up, we had to find a way to make money, right? In this environment. So I was a street nigga at one point. Ain't no facts, ain't no hiding, ain't none of that. But I'm not gonna label myself as a street nigga today. No, just because what I went through, that doesn't make me who I am today. I've been to prison. For those that don't know, I did 8 years in the penitentiary, right? Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Real stiff nigga down there, getting it on, right? Running things. But listen, that don't mean I'm a real inmate. Nigga, I ain't no motherfucking inmate. Nigga, I don't wear that shit as no badge. Fuck that shit. You know, people are quick to say, hey, man, oh, you done made it this far in life. Hey, man, what? Oh, my nigga, I'm a real street nigga, though. Nigga, that's like saying, you know, I'm a real third grader. Yeah, man, I really went through third grade. Nigga, I'm a real third grader, nigga. I'm a real third grader. Come on, man, stop that stupid shit, man. Stop putting claims to shit that you went through. You don't need to do that, bro. You just went through it. That's not who you are. I went to prison. I suffered in prison. That don't make me an inmate. At no point in time was I ever a fucking inmate. That was just something I went through. But you boys out here be wearing this street nigga shit as a badge of honor, and it shows your ignorance. Again, to say and classify yourself as a street nigga is to say, I'm the biggest third grader you ever seen, because you should have elevated from that point, and that condition shouldn't be who you are today. Yeah, the condition of being in the streets, being in poverty, being ignorant, being violent is not who you are. That's just something you went through to get here, but that's not who you is. So quit identifying yourself as a street nigga, bro. That means you ignorant. That means you haven't advanced. That means you a fucking third grader. Nigga, please. Yeah, I was born into poverty. I was born into it. I had no control over these conditions, and this situation was created before I got here. Today, I'm not there. I ain't in poverty. That's some shit I went through. Yeah, I got up out of there. I fought my way out of there. I thought my way out of there and made it to this point in life. So quit attaching yourself to poverty. Yes. Oh, when I was a street nigga, yeah, I was getting money. Yeah, we was doing this and doing that, but it was still ignorance. I had to elevate past that, because you could be in the streets and have money. You could be ignorant and have money. Money doesn't separate you from your ignorance. Yes, money doesn't separate you from your ignorance. So celebrating your ignorance is corny shit. Straight up. Just being real with y'all on that, man. You know, I wanted to share that as a person that been through that. I want to share that with younger people that's coming up to understand, man, listen, grow up, go through it, get past it, move on. I was never a street nigga. Based on what I'm doing today, based on what I became, I was always a businessman. That's why in the streets, I was good with doing business, and out the streets, I'm good at doing business. I'm a businessman. I'm not no fucking street nigga. Point blank, period. That's not to discredit me. It doesn't make me weak. Just as a black man, that's not my identity. That's poverty was something I was forced into and that I came out of. Shout out to my street niggas who are still in poverty, who are still dealing with the violence, who are still dealing with the ignorance. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all could get up out of that school of thought or that philosophy and come on this side. Why? Because I did it. But now that I'm over here, I'm not going to identify myself as a street nigga, man. That's not what I'm going to do, because, hey, that's just something I went through. I'm not going to do that the same way I don't identify myself as an inmate. I went to prison. That's something I went through, but I'm not going to identify myself as an inmate. But with this street nigga shit, we wear that shit like a badge of honor, man. We wear that poverty shit too proudly. Niggas be rapping, making multi-million dollars at rapping or doing something that they good at. And the first thing they say, because they feel insecure, man, I ain't no rapper. Bitch ass nigga, you was a fucking rapper. That's how you make money. That's how you take care of your family. That's how you got all this thing going. And that's how it works. Quit faking or quit feeling pressed to be something you not no more. Bro, you not a street nigga. You a rapper. You make money rapping. You talk about street shit, but you ain't no street nigga. And there's nothing wrong with evolving and growing up and maturing. Man, that's what this conversation need to be about. The term street nigga is an immature term used by grown men who haven't overcome the cycle of poverty, the cycle of violence, and the cycle of ignorance. That's what the term street nigga means when you hear someone grown say that out their mouth and identify themselves as a street nigga. Point blank, period. With that, I'm gonna wrap this one up, man. Like always, man, you enjoy this content, make sure you hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. And if you really rocking with me and you really rocking with today's message, I need you to do me a favor. Text the word salute. Yes, text the word salute to the number on the screen. This is a free of charge text messaging service that allows me to get your number so I can send you my videos before they get on YouTube, before they get stuck in the algorithm. You'll get my daily videos every time I put one out before it hit the internet. I don't want to be shadow banned. I don't want to be lost in the YouTube universe, the internet universe. I don't want to be none of that. So if you appreciate my content and you want me to keep doing what I'm doing and you want to get these videos first, text the word salute to the number on the screen. And with that, I'm CEO Hockley. And like always, man, count up. Back in the building, another one, man. Back in the building, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Let's do this, man. Talk about this gangster shit, right? Everybody want to be gangster. So let's talk about this gangster shit, man. But like always, before we get started, make sure you hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button, turn on them post notifications, and also leave a comment down in the comment section. If you like what I'm spitting, if you like what I'm teaching, if you like what I'm sharing, let me know in the comment section. If you don't like it, that's fine. Talk shit, pop your shit, because I'm going to pop mine back, man. That's how we do it right here on CEO Talk. For those that don't know, I'm CEO Hockley. This is the G County store, and this is CEO Talk. Let's do it, man. So, again, man, I just wanted to share a little information with the youth, younger people, and older people, man, about, my perspective on this culture of gangsterism that we have, and, where it come from, and how we play a part in it. Even me, I participated in being a gangster at times. But I want to give kind of like a definition and understanding from my mind for what, being a gangster, or what gangsterism is, what it is. First off, man, just off the top, let's understand this. What makes you a gangster, or what makes a person a gangster, is that they handle their business through violence. Yes. Violence makes you a gangster. This is how you resolve your issues. Not no money, not no fame, not none of that. What makes you gangster is that you resolve your issues and your problems through violence. You operate on a system of violence. That's what makes you gangster. Again, the thing that makes you a gangster is that you resolve your issues and you operate and deal with your business through acts of violence. That's what makes you a gangster. We're saying that it ain't nobody more gangster than the United States of America. It's nobody more gangster than the United States of America. Exactly. This is why they advocate for you not to be violent. They don't want you to be a gangster. They don't want you to be a violence, because through violence, you accumulate power. Now, that's how it works at the highest level. But on the lower level, where we at is like in poverty. When you stuck in poverty, people use gangster or violence or gangsterism or acts of violence to overcome their condition of lack, the lack of resources, the lack of control. They use this. And once they gain these resources through violence or through these acts, they keep that violence and those acts in place to maintain the things that they achieve. Let me say that again. They use acts of violence to obtain resources, to get stuck out of poverty. Man, I'm gonna go rob somebody. I'm gonna go take this. Nobody better not step on my shoes. Man, if you damage my shoes, I'm gonna blow your head off, because we are stuck in a cycle of poverty, a very vicious cycle of poverty that breeds violence, because violence is a way out of that cycle. But once the gangsters or the people do accumulate something through acts of violence, they use the violence to maintain that. And that's where this vicious cycle keeps going over and over and over again. So that's why I'm no longer gangster. Yeah, I'm here to say it. I'm no longer gangster, homie. That ain't what I'm about. When I say that, what do I mean? I'm not about resolving my issues through violence. Yes, I have a better understanding of how to resolve my issues as they occur. Violence is necessary in some cases, but at this point, I'm not a gangster because I don't operate on violence. Violence is not my first solution to fixing my problems. So I ain't gangster. Yeah, I ain't with the gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? And the whole mentality of that just comes from immigrants in the mafia and different things like that. Like even before it's a mafia, it comes from this Italian immigrant street kind of thing that happened when immigrants came over here in the late and early 1900s. You know what I'm saying? Because before you was even considered a gangster, we had a time period in America where you was a cowboy. See, before the Industrial Revolution, when things were still barren and spaced out, you was a cowboy. And back then, you wasn't called a gangster. If you wasn't a cowboy, you was an outlaw. Once again, in this period of time in America, when it was the Wild West and it was the Western frontier and all that was going on, you was considered a cowboy or you were considered an outlaw. Those was the terminology to describe people who operated through violence, who operated and handled their business through violence. You was considered a cowboy or you was considered an outlaw. You fast forward, you get to the Industrial Revolution, streets are built, transportation is picking up, steamboats, all these different things are enacted. More people are coming into the country, immigrants, people from other countries, and they bringing their ways into our society, this society, should I say. And at the bottom of the society, being in poverty, they start operating through violence. Streets are paved now. Electricity is around, and guess what? Introduce the Tommy gun, introduce the machine gun. Now these acts of violence, you can really go from being broke to having something. All you have to do is shoot, kill, take, rob, and you become rich. And then you use your shoot, kill, take, rob to protect your riches. And the gangster was born out of that. You know, law enforcement haven't picked up to the level and the standard where they was at now. So you was able to control things through violence. And that was the advent of the gangster, enter the gangster. You know what I'm saying? And we introduced to the gangster through movies. You know, once again, Hollywood is spreading the poison. They introduce us to gangsters through movies, through actors like Humphrey Bogart and things like that, displaying Italian and immigrant societies. The Jewish people used to have gangs and used to be gangsters like that, but they kind of got away from the street violence and left that, moved on, you know, to more gangster shit like what they do in Hollywood and stuff like that. But anyway, that's where the gangster stuff come from. That's where its inception at, where it arrives at, you know what I'm saying? To where Black people, we weren't gangsters. We weren't doing things like that. We had people in our communities in the 1920s and 30s that had created things through being street or being associated with these different mafia people and different gangsters that looked out for their community, that helped people out, that did this and did that. But we didn't have what we have today, where everybody is trying to run around, use violence, killing innocent people, murdering people. We didn't have that back then. That just wasn't there. Wasn't no guns in our neighborhood like that. Drugs was always around in certain neighborhoods. Back then, they named like Harlem, the capital, heroin capital of the world. But if you wasn't in Harlem, you wasn't really getting that much goddamn me heroin in the 1920s in goddamn me rural parts of America. So the gangster stuff hadn't spread. It was just in controlled pockets of the country, and these controlled pockets were very powerful with what they had going on. That's for shit show. They was running things. And you know, the gangster mentality and the gangster lifestyle led all the way up from the early 1900s all the way up into the day. And now we plagued by it. We plagued by this shit. Everybody a gangster. Every nigga broke, nigga standing his mama off, pull out a gun, want to spin the block. He want to rob people. He want to shoot people. Listen, bro, That's not the way for longevity. That gives you temporary relief, temporary success, but the back end of that shit is tragic, bro. That's why I ain't with it no way. You gotta resolve your issues in other ways and other manners. That's the only way you're gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? Only way you're gonna be around is to resolve your issues in other ways or other manners, or you're gonna fuck around and be a hump in the ground real early, like everybody else, straight up. That's just what it is. So when it comes to who a gangster, who ain't a gangster, again, gangsters are people who resolve their conflicts through violence, point blank, period. They are people that control their resources with violence. That's what make you gangster. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to be, if that's who you think you is, then, you know, shame on you, man. You see how that play out for you. But I just wanted to get some clarification on it because everybody want to run around and be this thing, be this and be that, and it's just ignorance. The gangster today in 2022 is just a person who is on steroids of ignorance and don't understand that, hey, violence is not the way, especially if you want to build something, if you want to own something, you want to have a long life. You got to put the gangster shit down. That gangster shit get your days numbered, man, and that's a fact. That being said, man, I'm going to tap out, man. It's your boy, CEO Hockley. And like always, man, make sure you hit that like, that share, that subscribe button, and leave me a comment down in the comment section. And furthermore, for those who really want to tap in with me, if you want to get my videos before they come on YouTube, that way I ain't lost in the algorithm. You get to see every video that I put out before I put it out on YouTube. And I need you to text the word salute. Again, text the word salute to the number on the screen. And this is no charge. You ain't paying nothing. I'm not making no money from this. What this is I'm setting up a text messaging service to where I can send you directly my videos without having to deal with the YouTube algorithm or the Facebook algorithm or deal with all that different stuff. You know, they just come straight to you and you're able to get them on your phone. You're able to watch them. You're able to comment. You're able to share. So again, if you respect me, if you respect my videos, if you like this movement going on, text the word free of charge, text the word salute to the number on the screen. With that, I'm signing out. Once again, man, it's your boy, CEO Hockley. And as always, count up. It's 4-9 on mine, on mine, on mine, on mine, on mine. County Flip, County Flip, County Flip, County Flip, County Flip. Because it's entertaining. That's it. It's keeping your mind distracted. It's keeping you not focusing on things that you need to do. And that's all this internet is. It's 4-9 on mine, on mine, on mine, on mine, on mine. County Flip, County Flip, County Flip, County Flip, County Flip, County Flip. Yo, it's your boy, CEO Hockley, man. Right back in here with another one, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. Today, man, we're going to discuss a little bit about what is the internet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just straight up what the internet actually is and how we getting lost in this internet. But I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm going to be straight up with you. The internet is Hollywood. That's all it is. The internet is just like a Hollywood production. It's all entertainment. Right now, you watching this show because it's entertaining. That's it. It's keeping your mind distracted. It's keeping you not focusing on things that you need to do. And that's all this internet is. It's Hollywood, strictly entertainment, no matter how real, no matter how fake, no matter how bad, no matter how good. It's all entertainment to the viewer. That's it. That's all that the internet is. Like always, I'm finna get into it. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, and leave a comment down in the comment section if you like this video. Let's do it, man. Let's go a little further. Okay, so what the internet has done, it has erased and eliminated the idea of shame. What do you mean? It has took away the idea of shame. Before the internet, it was a thing called shame. It's certain things you didn't want people to see. It's certain things you didn't want people to know about yourself, about what you was doing, or about what's being done because it brought shame on you and your family. But today, in the internet age, shame is over with. There is no shame. None whatsoever. There's no shame for your actions. There are still consequences for your actions. Don't get me wrong. You could do some shit on this internet that can equal a real consequence for you in real life. But there's no shame about those consequences anymore. You know what I'm saying? Women didn't want to get caught on tape giving head. That was shameful. Now they record themselves. Now they put it on TikTok. Now they put it on Snapchat. It doesn't care. People that was of the homosexual nature or community, they didn't want to be shamed for their acts and what they was doing. Now, in the name of the internet, it's on TV every day. It's right in front of us. Why? Because all these things, all these shameful, embarrassing, or even great, or even sad, or even worrisome things are shown on the internet for the viewer's entertainment. And that's all the internet is entertainment. So you could get on the internet and you could troll on the internet, and it's entertaining to people. You could talk about people, you could cuss people out, you could do and say whatever you want. And people will encourage you because they are being entertained. Some people won't encourage you because they are being entertained. Whether the people are clapping for you or crying for you, it's all entertainment for the viewer. So that way, there's no losing on the internet. What do you mean? There's no losing on the internet because there's no shame on the internet. So if it's a video of you getting knocked out, guess what? People gonna follow you, look for you, like you. Oh, the dude got knocked out. Damn, they laid him out. You could instantly become a star, and you the person that got knocked out. If you the person that knocked the person out, you also got eyeballs and attention and people liking you and viewing you and this and that. Some people saying you wrong, some people saying you right. If you the person that knocked the person out, if you the person that got knocked out, all people praying for you, people trying to help you, people saying you deserve it, people saying you shouldn't have did that. I mean, either way, all this internet shit is Hollywood. It's no more than a script on TV. It's there for your entertainment. They writing in the script, somebody gets stabbed, somebody gets shot, somebody receives $1 million, somebody does this. And what you do, you sit there, you watch it, and you consume it because as the viewer, it's only entertainment for you. And that's all this internet stuff is. I know people get on here and show that they hard. They get on here and show they can kick people ass. They get on here and show that they real. But all this shit is entertainment, man. That's it. It's all edited in a manner to keep you entertained, keep you distracted. That's all the internet is. That's it. I don't know if you're looking for this video to be something special, but I'm saying all that to say this. Quit same way you do when you get on Netflix, you get on there to watch a show. You get on there to be entertained. You don't put much value into what you're watching or what you're being entertained by. When I say value, meaning like you don't put much belief into it. Quit believing all this on the internet, man. Quit doing that. It's just entertainment, point blank, period. Now, whether it affects you, same way a movie, if you're watching a good movie on Netflix and it affects you in a certain way, you're like, hey, man, that was a good movie. That was a damn good script. That was a damn good acting. And that's it. You acknowledge that and you keep it moving. That's the same way with the internet, man. If she twerking good, hey, man, she just twerking good, man. That's just what it is. It's internet shit. It's for entertainment. Don't get caught up in being like, oh, she a bad bitch. She do this. She do that. She do this. Telling people and believing that shit, bro. This shit is Hollywood, man. Point blank, period. And when that being said, man, I'm going to sign out, man. Like always, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, and let people know what time it is. And hey, if you like this video and you like my other videos and you made it to this point in the video, I need you to text the word salute to the number on the screen. Text the word salute to the number on the screen. That's my personal text message service. It's free for you. It's no charge to you. It's just my way to communicate directly with the people that like my content and like these videos. Again, if you want to join my text message services, text the word salute to the number on the screen. You're going to get the videos first. You're going to get them before they hit YouTube so I don't get lost in the algorithm and you be able to enjoy and like this content, man. Once again, this your boy CEO Hockley. This is CEO Talk. And like always, man, I'm out of here.